Amen. Well, listen, it is a total surprise that I'm here. I am here surprising our awesome pastors. It is Pastor Appreciation Month, the whole month of October. Yes. And y'all figured it out by now. Y'all have the best pastors in the world here in this place that God sent. Amen. We love you guys. Y'all are awesome. Well, my name is Ashley Bratton, and I am a part of the Redemption family. I just happen to live all the way on the East Coast, and I am actually on staff here at Redemption and have been for 17 years. So I'm so happy to be here to honor my pastors this morning. I don't get to see them in person a lot now, and I cherish these moments. But I wanted to share this morning just a few things about why I appreciate my pastors. Amen. I know that I clean up really nice now, right? Jesus, we get saved, right? He cleans us up. Some of us, it takes longer than others. But he cleans us up, and he gives us a new name. And in 2003, 17 years ago, I stepped foot in a church called Redemption as a broken, hot mess that had just come from rehab, that was desperate to get my life together. But the great thing about Redemption, which is not normal for a church, is they didn't care about where I had been. They cared about where I was going. And that's their DNA. That's who they are. You know, if I had one word to describe them, or two words, I guess, I would say, you guys are treasure hunters. You're looking for potential. You're looking for gold everywhere that you go. And that's what they did for me. A broken, jacked up mess of a person. But they were willing to deal with the dirt and to dig through the dirt because they believed that there was something in me. And I stand here 17 years later now, on staff, on fire for God, and forever grateful that God hooked me up with you guys. You guys have been for me. You believed in me. You give great teaching every week that from 2003 till now, that every time I come, I leave wanting to be different. And not just wanting to be different, but I got hope that it can happen. And Redemption, they did it for me, but they came here to do it for all you guys too. Because there's a treasure in you. There's a field out there in this whole region of treasures and people that need to know him to be used for purpose and potential. And you guys couldn't have better pastors that can help pull that out. I'll tell you a quick thing. You know, I have been in many, many roles over the 17 years, but right now I oversee Redemption Fellowship, which is the spiritual covering of churches all over the world, and especially United States, of just pastors and leaders that are connected with them. And it's a privilege and honor, and I love it. But this reach is wide and deep, y'all. It's going, do you guys say y'all here yet? Sorry, I didn't mean for it to come out. It just does. So, but there's pastors and leaders all over the world that love you guys, adore you guys, that glean from you guys, and just like me, if they had the mic, the trajectory of their life is forever changed because you guys said yes. So thank you guys, and I have a few pastors that are a part of our team that have something to say to you guys as well. Amen.
There are some words that bring you to our mind, and we just want to say some of those words. You are generous.
Impressive.
You are kind.
Powerful.
You are compassionate.
Integrity.
You push us to new levels.
Yeah, you stretch us. You've impacted our lives like nobody else ever has.
Yeah, and we just love our time that we have with you. We cherish it. We love the way that you have led us. You have guided us.
And you've shown us what a true pastor is. You know, when you pastor this long as we have, you forget what having a pastor is like, and you really showed up and showed off on us, and we really appreciate the love that was expressed to us. San Jose, you're lucky. They've gone to California and blessed you, and we miss them, but we know they're doing a great kingdom work there in California.
You guys have changed our lives. You've changed our church's life. And for that, we are so grateful. And we love you so very much.
We've been enriched and deepened by you. We are so thankful for you and bless you for it. You've added to the kingdom. Thank you, bless you, bless you.
Happy Pastor Appreciation.
Happy Pastor Appreciation.
Well, it is time to celebrate our wonderful pastors. Hey, listen, Pastor Ron and Pastor Hope, we love you.
Yes, we do.
And, as we begin to think about this time in our life and how you guys have been so instrumental, we can't help but to think about how we first met you guys.
Yeah.
We didn't even know who you were, had never heard of Apostle Ron Carpenter or Hope Carpenter, and we had just started ministry.
Yeah.
And we needed a covering. And I had told Pastor Ken, I said, hey, I seen this white guy who can preach. I like him. And she had told me she'd seen someone too. And then one day we had got together in one of our studies and found out that we were both talking about the same man.
Person, yeah.
You guys had what was called 212 now, Kingdom Momentum taking place then. That I think it was just less than 2 months away.
Yeah.
And we were there. And we have been with you guys ever since. A divine connection. We love you guys.
So much.
We appreciate all that you do.
Yes, both of you.
Be blessed. Enjoy this month and the rest to come.
Pastors Ron and Hope, today and every day we thank God for you. You are such a shining example of the Jabez prayer and believing in God to expand your territory, and that one person, 2 people, 3 people that don't know Jesus, that need their lives changed, it's your mission and passion to see that person come to Jesus. And I'm so thankful that you're passionate about it, because many years ago I was one of those people, and my life has been changed, my marriage saved, my family impacted, and not only myself, but I have had the privilege of seeing people all over the globe write in day after day, call in and share just how their lives have changed since coming into this ministry. So today, again, every day, we thank you for the struggles that you've endured that we will never see, for leading us, for loving us. And even though we may not be physically there at the campus with you, we feel the love, we feel the impact of the words that both of you send out, the love that you share. And on behalf of the entire iChurch family, we just want to say we love you, we thank God for you, and the best is yet to come.
Pastor Ron
and Pastor Hope,
happy Pastor's Appreciation. We celebrate you today.
Yes.
We are so honored to be able to extend and express our gratitude to the both of you this day and this month.
Yes, I am so grateful to have you both in my life, especially you, Pastor Hope. You're such a great, mighty woman of God. Yes. And I remember 11 years ago, you told me that I was not alone, and you have fulfilled that. You're always available. If I need you, you're always available. And I thank God for you being that woman of God in my life.
Amen. And Pastor Ron, you've always been just a steadfast father figure, a mentor, a coach, an encourager. Thank you for just being an example, both in the pulpit, outside of the pulpit, whatever side of the world that you're on. You've always just been such a strong example for so many of us to follow. And we just want to say thank you today. You deserve everything that you're getting. And so one more time, happy Pastor's Appreciation.
Hey, Pastor Ron and Pastor Hope. Gina and I just wanted to take just a few moments and just tell you how grateful we are to have you guys in our life. Your friendship and your leadership over the many years has meant so much to us. No matter what season of life we were in, you always had a word of encouragement and a word of instruction for us, and we're so grateful for you.
You know, when we think of true leadership, people who truly lead by example in every area of their life, we think of you guys, because you have been that for us. You've shown us how to walk through times that may not be the best of times, or times that may be a little difficult, but to still show the love and grace and kindness of God in everything that you do. And we just want you to know that without you, we wouldn't be the people we are today. And we love you guys greatly. Honestly, I don't think there's enough words that we could say to let you know how much we appreciate you.
Happy Pastor Appreciation. We love you.
Thank you, Pastor Ron, Pastor Hope, for the obedience of moving here to California.
And we love you. Thank you for being our pastors and your leadership. We really appreciate you, and we're here to support you to go ahead and win the nations.
Pastor Ron, Pastor Hope, our pastors, my friends, thank you. We appreciate your pastoring to us. We believe in you guys. We love you. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
How do you take 22 years of spending your life literally almost every day with the greatest pastors in the world and then try to condense that into a 1-minute video and think of all the things, because there's so many things we appreciate about our pastors. I think in thinking about this and preparing for this video, we spend a lot of time with our pastors, not only at work, but a lot of outside the workplace, at ball games and things like that. And you hear the kind of cliche of, pastors are the same on and off the stage, and that is so true with our pastors. They teach us about heart. They teach us about love. They teach us about patience. And guys, let me just tell you, that is exactly who Pastor Ron and Hope Carpenter are. When what they preach is who they are. And I so much appreciate that about you, is that I've learned so much about how to love and how to respect other people, because that's what I see you implement every single day of your life. I appreciate the love that you teach and how you give that to others and how you treat everybody with respect and dignity. And pastors, we love you so much.
Pastor Hope, thank you for being such a good mentor. You have changed my life on just, whether you know it or not, on just some of the wisdom notes that you've given me, and I am so thankful. 21 years, 22, 21, 22, that's a long time, but to know you is to love you, and I love you, and I adore you, and I'm so thankful for you and your mentorship.
People call this Pastor's Appreciation Month. I think I can speak for the volume, the masses of people, the hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people who don't just thank you on a monthly basis, one time a month, but we appreciate you each and every day, that you speak to us, you lead us, you guide us, and you love us. We love you back. Love you, pastors.
Love you.
Thank you, Pastors Ron and Hope. We love you.
Redemption. Come on, Redemption Bay Area, rest on your feet. You've heard our pastors being honored. Come on, everybody on your feet. I want you to give God praise for your pastors. Thank God, thank God, thank God for what he means to you, for what they mean to you, what they've done in this area. Thank you so much. It is our honor being here today. You may be seated. Thank you. It's our honor being here today. I'm Maurice Ravel. I'm one of the overseers in the fellowship, and I'm from Rock Hill, South Carolina, pastor of the Well Church. We've got with us today Pastor Tommy Leonard, Fine Church in Anchorage, Alaska. All right. We've got Michael Lyons of a wonderful church in Lima, Ohio. All right. Once again, I'm from South Carolina, the dirty South. All right. Now, why did I say that? That's because we actually flew out yesterday. Apostle Ronnie, the first service we were here, but he wasn't anticipating this. Neither did he probably want it. He's sitting here, wishing that we would hurry up and get this out of the way, because that's the type of person, you don't heap honor on yourself. You're just grateful that other people recognize it and that other people appreciate it. Amen. And so I know that this is uncomfortable for you and Pastor Hope. But see, the thing is, we've been appreciating your leaders and our leaders for several years now. And just because they moved to the West Coast doesn't mean that the appreciation ends. We just moved the party to the West Coast now, all right? And so we're going to continue appreciating them and honoring them. As you've seen from the video, so we won't take a lot of time to tell you personally how much they mean to us. But why don't you guys come on and join me on the stage, if you guys don't mind for a second. We have a special way that we want to honor you all. We want to honor you. But while they're coming, you've seen from the videos that Redemption Fellowship is a very diverse fellowship. There are all types of hues and ethnicities. There are women, there are men. And they have done a wonderful job shepherding the souls and the ministries of so many that they've been in contact with. And as they're joining me on stage, I want to say something that I believe that is very important. Not only are they faithful for what they've built here and what they're building here, but they're so concerned about people that they wanted to make sure that what they had already built was still being shepherded. And so they put people like myself and Pastor Mike, and there's some other overseers that couldn't be here today. Then there's another group that's a Connect Sons group. And as your pastors, as Bishop Jakes is to your pastor, he is to us. And so he shepherds us as we shepherd other people here in Pastor Hope. Pastor Hope want to let you know that my wife and the other wives in the fellowship, the Connect Sons and the overseers' wives, they're holding down our churches while we're here. All right. And so, but they, wanted to come and share their appreciation, how much they love and appreciate you all. Guys, we flew out here yesterday. Missed the connecting flight, waited in an airport for about 5 hours to spend about 10 minutes. We're leaving. We're flying back today. But this is how much they mean to us. We flew hours just to spend minutes to honor you all. And I know it's uncomfortable. I hope it is. But it's going to be uncomfortable for the remainder of the month, because we're going to be speaking kindness to you. We're going to be celebrating to you all. We're going to be sowing into your lives for the entire month of October. We know that it happens throughout the year, but there's a special time that we set aside this time to honor you all. And so from Redemption Fellowship to Connect Sons, we honor you. We appreciate you all. We've got a seed for you too. As I said at the first service, you've been a friend to us. You've been a father to us. And you're also our field. And so we want to put seed in the ground, because we know that you and Apostle Hope, you and Pastor Hope are some of the best pastors this side of heaven. So we love you, we honor you, we appreciate you all for all that you are to us, all that you are to Redemption Bay Area. Come on, let's hear it one more time for these fine folk here. Mama Nan, will you come and join us on stage? Chaz, come on up here. Chase. Jordan Chamberlain in her absence. You couldn't do it. Love you. Ashley's going to take it from here, but we want to tell you thank you for sharing your lives, sharing your parents with us. It's been a great deal in our lives, and thank you so much for that.
Second, to honor their family. You guys pastor as a family. Your family has always come with you. Chandlin is here. Chandlin and Drew, they've got a baby coming in the next few weeks. Chaz, Chase, Jordan, the whole crew, Nan, I know your parents. I mean, there's so many people that have stood by them so that they can do what they do. They can be who God called them to be. And if I had one word to sum it up, guys, I just feel like y'all have blossomed. The kids, you guys have become who God created you to be. You're walking in your call confidently and making a difference in every area of influence. So we honor you guys. We have gifts for you guys. Can y'all help us as we celebrate?
Come on, Redemption Bay Area. Take about 60 seconds and honor the shepherds of this house. Pastor Hope, Pastor Ron. Come on, show them how much we love them, Redemption.
Say thank you. We told them not to do this. We didn't do it last year, and we said we're not going to do it because we just didn't know. We just felt so new and fresh, and we just wanted to take time to get to know everybody. And Lord knows we can't get to know everybody, but we just didn't want to take anything. We just didn't want to do this soon. But our overseers in our fellowship called several months ago and said, we have to do it. They said it's a principle. It's a principle of honor. It's something that we want to show the people of Redemption Bay Area how we do it, how we celebrate you, how we honor you. And they just always blow our mind. They flew in literally to just be here this morning, eat lunch with us, and leave. And in the early service, I couldn't believe it. The pastors from Pakistan, literally flew from Pakistan for 2 days, got here last night, came to the 9 o'clock service, left at 10:30 to fly back to Pakistan just to be here for Pastor Appreciation. I was so shocked and in amazement. But I want you to know that we are very aware
that we would be nothing without you. The people are why the fivefold ministry exists. We don't exist for us. We don't exist for our lives to be enriched. We live that your lives be enriched. And when we see you grow, and when we see your families restored, and when we see your children come to know God, and when I turn around and see my children flourish and they're walking out the plan and purpose of God in their life, are they perfect? No. I still beat them, and they're grown and married. We believe in beating our kids from the South. I don't know. I mean, California's different. You know, y'all want to put them in timeout. I'm like, why do they get to go to timeout? I want to go to timeout. I need time alone. But to see them flourish and grow in their gift and just find God on their own, man, that just makes you, it's just like a B12 injection. It just makes you want to go and do more and more and more for God. But we're so happy to be in California. We know we're on assignment. We know this is our family. We know that you will be in the book of our life. That is so crazy to me that people we didn't know 3 years ago are now who we're doing life with. And part of the people that we're doing life with is also on our staff, all of our staff pastors. We will honor them next week, but today we want to honor Pastor Bob. Where are Pastor Bob and Mary Lou? Come up here. Come up here. These are our Spanish pastors, been here over 30 years in this ministry. Come on, give it up. We talked several months ago about they've been here for so long, over 30-something years, and I know they look 49.
Ooh, yes.
But they're not, and they have been talking about when they're going to retire, and we know that's one day around the corner, but while they're still working, we're going to honor them and love them and celebrate them and get behind them and what they're doing. We love you. We appreciate everything you've ever done for Jubilee, what you've done for redemption and your faithfulness and your service. You're just great people, and we love you dearly. We love you.